are souls at stake. Let's give it our best. Let's take them back to the Bible.
Welcome to Reaching the Lost Success Strategies. I want to talk about Bobby Bates. He's over my shoulder. It's a picture of him. He's one of the greatest evangelists of the last century. Brother Bates wrote Back to the Bible, Does It Matter? He wrote Growing in Christ, Fishing for Men. Brother Bates is an outstanding example of soul winning, of an evangelist whose job is to equip the church, to train the church. One of the tools that Brother Bates used was a prospective members class. Recently, I was in the state of Florida and I was working with a congregation, training them in evangelism. During that time, some of their members, one of their preachers reminded me that Brother Bates had visited this congregation in years gone by. In fact, it was in the late 1990s. I believe it was 1999. He came and did some evangelism training. Well, they took those tools back to the Bible and they've been using it ever since. They've been baptizing people every year and they established, in accordance with Brother Bates' suggestion, a prospective membership class, which means when people visit your local congregation and they're looking for a church home, you have a class for them to attend. You can ask, would you like to know more about our church? We got a special class, and the class is, just lets you know kind of what we believe, gives you an insight into who we are. And so they have a room set aside. In that room are tables, various tables used for Bible studies. You have multiple teachers. Now, you may have one coordinator of that class, but you have multiple teachers, a husband and wife team, perhaps, that can sit down with these prospective members and then study with them back to the Bible. And so every prospective member gets to go through these lessons. Of course, book 1 on the authority of Christ, book 2 on the church of Christ, and book 3 on the salvation of Christ. Now, you're not going to be able to have the time to go through an entire lesson. And so when you sit down with them, you can expect to have about 40 minutes. In other words, you can do probably half of one book. Then they come back to next class and they're getting one-on-one teaching. Now, it's important that these teachers are trained in the 7 principles of evangelism. Now, remember, those 7 principles are as follows. Principle number 1, defer, don't debate. That is, you defer questions. Hey, that's a great question. Let's write it down. We'll get to it at the end. Principle number 2, show, don't tell. Make sure they read it in their Bible. Don't tell them the answers. Let them reason, read the Bible, find the answer. Point 3, we plant, we don't pick. We want to plant to everyone. We don't select just the ones that look like us or that we want. Everyone gets this opportunity. And of course, then we have those 4 additional principles, which is we open our homes as needed. We extend hospitality. Okay. Number 6, we hearken, we listen. And number 7, we hesitate. So when they bring up and start talking about various doctrines, political beliefs, sports teams, financial concerns, we do not walk up that hill. We don't charge up that mountain like we need to set them straight. Remember, if you charge up a mountain and pull out your sword, be prepared to die on it. You really want to die on that hill. I'm not going to die on Mount Politics, not even on Mount Doctrine in some ways. So they may not fully understand all doctrines, and it's okay. The Back to the Bible is going to teach them what they need to know to become a Christian. So this prospective membership class gets them used to the members of that church. You become a friend. You can sit with them. All right. It allows you to have one-on-one teaching. It provides you an avenue through which to bring them to Christ. It is an excellent tool. That congregation reported to me that they have baptisms all year long, and they've been having it for over 25 years. And so all their members, these new members, go through this class. Now they have an understanding of the church, salvation. It's a great idea. Brother Bates taught this when he went around the country, and now we're trying to teach it too. So here's an idea. Create a prospective members class. Even if you just have one person in it, take them through Back to the Bible. It's a great way to have a Bible study. To God be the glory. If you'll do this, souls will be saved.
We just plant and water, then watch God see the increase start. There are souls at stake. Let's give it our best. Let's take them back to the Bible.